Ay ay hey, tera diaba Kisumu. Ay ay hey, tera diaba Kisumu. Kisumu pen Kisumu. Tera diaba Kisumu. Kisumu pen Kisumu. Tera diaba Kisumu. Ay ay hey, tera diane pacho. Ay ay hey, tera diane pacho. Ay ay hey.
Today in studio, you have the honor of having a legend, a music powerhouse, a lady whose career has spanned over 20 years, or just about 20 years. I know you're wondering who I'm talking about. I'm talking about none other than Susanna Owiyo.
Yay! Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Yeah. Yani, we're so honored to have you
so
here.
honored.
Like, you know, you represent a lot.
I'm humbled.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm humbled to be in between these beautiful ladies wearing red. I'm the
I
only,
know.
I'm the odd one out.
You're neutralizing us.
I
You're
wish you'd have told me to
neutralizing
wear
us.
red.
Uh-huh.
So tell me, did I say this name right? Is it Nyamasira?
Nyamasaria.
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 You see?
So, Nyamasaria. Nyamasaria.
Nyamasaria.
Mhm.
You learn something new
I
every day.
know.
You learn
But
something
Karibu sana,
every
you know,
day.
let's
Thank
just
you.
start off. You know, I'm very shocked that we normally have also a younger audience. So probably when you're shanga.
Hey.
Eh.
Ni nani?
Wanazaliwa.
Wanajua bigenge on size on the to understand. But you know, for people who are seeing you maybe today for the very first time, you know, in your own words, who's Susanna Owiyo?
Oh, well, simply an artist. Let me just say a musician.
Yes.
So Susanna, I'm a performing artist. I've been singing for over 20 years, you know. That's a long time.
That's
Oh
a
my
long
God.
time, huh?
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a musician.
Yeah,
What
you're
else
a
do they want to hear?
musician. And
You know?
your interest for music started.
The original composer of Kisumu 100. I'm very sure because I meet these young people.
Yes, who have like kind of done like
You know,
renditions.
they'll say, oh, they meet me and like, you know, I listen, or my mom loved you. You know, I remember my mom listening to a song. This song, I love this song. I'm like, oh my God. Then I look at myself then. So I'm like, I feel very honored if the young people can still connect, you know. You know,
When was that? Which year was that?
2001, if I'm not wrong.
2001. Wow.
Yeah.
Would you say that was officially like
20
your
years.
first like hit? Like the
Yeah.
one that like catapulted you to...
Actually, Kisumu, the song Kisumu introduced me to the world. Yeah.
And you,
Kisumu yenyewe
That
utasikia
was,
Wajaluo
that,
wako
that
na-
was a masterpiece.
was,
You
it
know?
When they say
definitely
Luos are
is.
those
It's still a
It
masterpiece.
still is, honestly,
Yeah.
it still is. Come just get your ngoma by the we usijali, we got you. But I mean,
Yeah.
your interest for music started with your grandmother. She used
Grandfather.
to play, grandfather.
I would say not really interest. You know, like I remember watching my grandfather playing the nyatiti. I don't know if anyone knows nyatiti.
We know what it looked like. I don't
Yeah.
think we've ever seen
tumeona
one.
kwa picha. I
You-
think
you-
kwa picha
any-
Tumeona tu.
Anyway, that generation watching us, I mean, you guys, I don't know if they understand. It's an 8-stringed instrument. Some of these things, you know, they teach in schools, especially if you're taking music as
Yes.
as a
degree?
No, if you're learning.
Oh, if
as
you're
a
learning
lesson or
music,
whatever.
right, okay.
Yeah, so I developed an interest way later, pretty
Okay.
much later. But I think also my grandfather played a part in my music career. Just the fact that I have a musical, you know, there's a musical background. Yeah, it actually, I would say, originated from, I mean, it started with him.
Yeah, it did.
Because I'm in a family of 14
You are
siblings.
14
Yes.
children?
Yes.
14
14.
children. What was
And
that
I'm the only
like?
musician in that.
No. What do the others do?
In
Are they
the-
doctors? Lawyers?
Oh my. Well, some are business, are into business. Some are, of course, employed. We have, different careers. But
Yeah.
I'm the only artist.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Wow.
I'm sure they must be very
Let
proud.
me just say I'm the odd, not really odd one out, but I think then I was the odd
The
one
odd one
out.
out.
because
Because I
odd
can
one out.
imagine
They
in
could not
2001.
understand.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my what are you
God.
doing?
Yeah.
What is this line of work you're getting
is
into?
music a career.
But for those of you
you
who are
know-
wondering what we are talking about, let's just give you a little sample of Susanna Owiyo.
Yeah.
Legend sounds like for you young people out there.
Nakwambia.
We-
Watu
yeah,
wakirukaruka huko nje na matrasi.
Wazee na magengeton. That
Yani
is how a
wanadai
legend
tu-
sounds.
Yani, hey.
That is like so
Hey.
beautiful, and I've like
It's
you never
amazing.
you never did music like in full English. You decided to stick with like
Yeah.
Luo. Was
Yeah.
that like a conscious
Well,
decision
because I express myself well in
in your mother tongue?
Luo,
Yeah.
you know.
You are a
Of
true
course,
Luo.
I'm you know, and I'm
Yeah.
proud of my culture. So,
Yeah.
because I just can't. Not that I can't speak English.
Yeah, of
well,
course,
I
very
can't
well.
sing
Who
in
knows?
English.
Yeah.
I can sing in English, but
Yeah.
like, what will make me different from the
Yeah.
rest? What makes me unique when you see me out there? What will make me stand out
Exactly.
from the rest? So
Yeah.
I think that's where sometimes the secret is. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
You
But
found
I'm
the
like,
secret formula.
let's talk about, then when you were doing, Kisumu, yani back in the day.
Yes.
How was it like, being a vernacular artist? Like, how was the industry? Because honestly, I think I was very young, so I can't really remember.
think-
But how was it for you, starting out in the industry?
I remember it was a bit of a challenge, and having, I started also, there's the background I had of playing with different bands before I started my
Your own journey.
my own career as a solo artist. So I'm somebody, in fact, I'm a good dancer, I started as a dancer, and we used to dance to this Congolese music a lot. And you remember those years? I don't know. No, you are not yet born, maybe.
We were
Sorry.
born, we're just,
Like Kenyans, we love importing a lot.
Yeah.
So there was a
But
lot
that's
of
true.
foreign music
That's true.
in the country. We had
Lingala.
there was the South African sound. There was the Lingala, the Congolese music.
Yes.
So somehow we were lost.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fine, if I'm singing this song so well, if I can sing the Congolese music, emulate or imitate, or do a rendition of Shalamwana or Mbilia Bell, why not even try? If some people love what I'm doing,
Yeah.
singing other foreign language, I'm telling you, why not sing Luo and see if they'll react the same? And
This
I'm
is
like,
foreign.
Yeah,
You know,
since- yeah, exactly.
then I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I should focus on home, and I believe also we have our sweet languages that we can also express ourselves with, when in terms of just trying to put our music out there.
Yes.
And so I decided I want to number one, I wanted to play a guitar, and I used to admire Tracy Chapman a lot. I just used to love, seeing a woman playing guitar at the same time singing. So I said, I want to be different. Let me start. Fine. I want to sing Luo. I want to play guitar. That already will make me stand out.
Yeah.
And when I started playing the guitar, and the guys were like, wow, where has she been?
Yes.
This was the Kisumu Centenary celebrations. I still remember to date.
Wow.
This was 2001, if I'm not wrong. The Kisumu was being turned into a city.
A city, yeah.
And you can imagine.
Yes, it was a big
So
thing.
I was this canvas,
Young
very
girl.
innocent. Let
Yeah.
me just say, I was your size, if I'm not wrong. I was
You
your
are
size.
girl.
You were
I
young
was
girl.
20 years ago.
I was your
You are a
size.
girl.
And I was there with my guitar, and I stood out, and guys were like, wow. When I mentioned Boda, the whole stadium went, Boda. I'm like, why are these people? I almost stopped the music.
You're like, why are they screaming?
Yeah, why are they? So I'm like, there's our way music touches people differently.
Yes.
Because the song actually is dedicated to Kisumu, the means of transport. If you want to go to Kisumu, the means of transport you can use, you can go by air.
You can
Let's
go
start
by
from
air.
there. Yeah.
Of course.
You can fly.
You can fly.
Fly to Kisumu, you can.
Like that right now, you
know,
can use so many
Ground
ways to get
transport, we
there.
have Boda.
Yeah.
So on the ground now,
On the
it's
ground,
boda
we
bodas.
have Boda. We have also bicycle. So which one is which?
So you
Wow,
had boda
you know,
bodas back then. They
then-
didn't start like recently.
So these guys, when I mentioned Boda, the whole stadium went. And I'm
Crazy.
like, wow, I must have done something. And then the food, our food, mentioning just the omena, the ngege. I'm like, oh, it's like,
It's
They loved to
working.
hear it.
like singing a song that connects with people.
Yes.
And like they felt they own it.
Yes.
And this has has brought me this far, because everywhere I go, be it in the local platform,
Yeah.
international platform,
International, yes.
I cannot finish my performance without singing that song.
Wow. Just hold it over there. We need to go for a break, but we'll continue with this story. But others, I need to remind you guys that KIPS Technical College July intake is ongoing. So you better call 0799031490 or you visit www.kips.ac.ke to register. And we have a diploma certificate and artisan courses in hospitality and tourism, engineering, business journalism, and also media studies, including ICT, hairdressing and beauty, cosmetology that is, and development studies, health and applied sciences, and foreign languages. So you better call that number, but you better stick around because we are gonna be back in a few. We're just gonna take a short commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Tera winam, yeah. Aido meli tera we got. Tokaido tera Kisumu. Aido meli tera winam. Ay ay tera diamba Kisumu. Ay ay tera diamba Kisumu. Kisumu pen Kisumu. Etera diamba Kisumu. Kisumu pen Kisumu. Etera diamba Kisumu. Ay ay etera diane pacho. Ay ay etera diane pacho. Ay ay etera diane dala. Kisumu ber Kisumu. Etera diane pacho. Kisumu ber Kisumu. Etera diane dala. Negaido tera wina. Aido many tera we got. Tokaido tera Kisumu. Aido many tera wina. Boda boda soya kondele tera diane Kisumu. Anadwaro kenda onge ngama tera. Anadwaro kenda onge ngama tera. Binidong jadala binidong jatalo binidong osiepna binidong jaturwa binidong jadala binidong jatalo binidong osiepna binidong omena mit kibuye etera diane Kisumu. Buta mit kibuye etera diane Kisumu. Gega mit manata yawa etera diane Kisumu. Obambo mit nyawita etera diane Kisumu.
Oh my God, that song never gets old.
And I just have to read this one comment. Roger, let me read her. She's called Shiro Morina. Anasema, yani Susanna alianza kuimba 2001 akashika kichwa. I was not even born. You're such a legend.
Yes, and some more love here for Susanna because people are so excited that you're here. They're saying, there's someone here who's saying a legend is here. Susanna Owiyo, Aheri Minwa. Aheri Minwa. Okay, ameandika mimi sijui Kijaluo nimejaribu. All right. Someone else here who's saying it's the glow for me. What makes her glow? Because from the time I started hearing her na saa hii miaka yangu yote haja change. Kuna mtu mwingine anauliza hapa. Susanna's skin is gold, glowing maneno. This is Anne from Naivasha. There's someone else here who's saying, hi beautiful ladies, I'm loving the show today. Susanna is a legend in my heart. The ladies, you look amazing today, especially my mango. You've called me a mango. She said my mango Joyce. Oh, I don't know if it's she or he. But yes, are you drinking from the fountain of youth? And let us know where it is.
I have an imagine. What's the secret? Do you know you look the same?
You honestly,
really? Like,
yes.
Seriously.
I don't remember you looking different.
No. I mean, you know, like people tell me this like every other time. Oh, Susanna Uzeki.
Yeah. Tell us the secret.
I always believe it's all in the mind. The secret. Yeah, but you know, when you're my age, you know,
my age.
It reaches a point or a time where you have to really watch what you eat. I'm not saying starve.
Yeah, don't starve yourself.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's all in the diet.
Not really, I'm not dieting.
Okay.
Just eat good.
Okay, it's all in the food,
you know,
that
things that we
Sima chipo.
I'm sorry. Unaona hizi mando mangu
hizo ndio sando hizo ndio nafaa kukula.
Managu
omena.
That's me. The original stuff.
I'm telling you now, garlic, brown, white, you know. you know, this junks, pizza, whatever name it.
Wachana
Anyway,
nazo. Once in a while.
well, yeah,
When's the last time you ate pizza?
I can't remember.
Oh,
but
That has to be a very long
So
time
I can't
ago.
remember.
You've had the
my.
secret.
But you know,
Wachana na
I always
jungle.
want, you know, to say this. Even, you know, like, I don't know how many. Do you love cooking yourself?
I do.
Yeah.
I do love cooking, but I
At home.
rarely cook.
I know people don't
Yeah.
have time
Yeah,
to cook, but
yeah.
you know, you can create time to cook.
You can create time, definitely.
What's stopping you to go to the market and buy ndoma?
That's true.
No, honestly.
Russia.
Nothing.
Kuchemsha.
Eh, no
Yeah.
chemsha.
And
by the
But
ones
it's
that
only
have
very
already
simple.
boiled.
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
Nothing.
Like, I
Yeah.
know there are guys there, they'll find that,
I don't
that's
have
old
time.
school, sijui
Yeah.
what. Mama zao ndio nilikuwa nafanya hivyo. Guys, please, let's go back and you know,
Yeah.
let's be proud and, you know, reflect on where we've come from.
Yes.
Some of these things we take for granted. I mean, look at the great
Yes.
grandparents.
Grandparents.
They lived long.
For very long.
You know,
Very long.
I'm not saying I'm trying to promote any healthy living here,
Okay.
but let's, you know, ask yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meet people, not in a bad way,
Yeah.
like 25, but if I tell them my age, and
They won't
they're like,
believe
"Haya,
it."
you mean,
Eh.
Kwa hiyo age na nakaa hivi tu.
girl, you're not doing right, and you need to do
Yes,
something. I'm
yes,
sorry,
yeah.
you know.
No, definitely.
You
Because
know.
it's important what you put in your body. Like, food is medicine. That's why even some people, they never get sick because they eat well.
So the glow in me, it's also, that's part of it.
Yes.
Part of what I'm doing. And I drink a lot of water, maji ni uhai.
Kila siku. Every hour if you
Maji
can.
lazima ukunywe. Hata kama una I wanted to say something anyway. But maji ni
Lazima.
uhai.
Uhai.
Hata kama una nyora tu.
But kunywa maji.
Kunywa maji.
Most of our viewers, we have, you know, people who are inspired by people's stories.
So I
And
come
even-
again, I was still
Bado uko kwa maji.
hiyo ya maji.
Uko kwa maji.
Nimemaliza.
Tuache tu kama kusikia ni sawa.
Nilisikia hiyo
Tuache tu.
kunywa
Lazima
unajua
Be
input
ready.
output
Yes.
ni one thing.
The process.
But yes. So, you know, just, you know, what are some of the life lessons you'd tell, you know, maybe a younger you, if you're to go back? Something that, you know, even the youngings who are watching and people can learn from you.
I think one of the key things I would say is patience. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of us are not patient. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think patience and being consistent, it's very key in whatever that you do in your life.
Yeah.
If you're somebody who wants something there and then, I'm sorry,
It's not gonna happen.
patience. I mean, you have your time will come.
Yes.
Whatever you're trying to do, you're passionate about it. I mean, I didn't know that music would take me this far.
Yeah.
Meeting amazing, you know, like renowned international figures. I mean, singing for Nelson Mandela like twice,
Wow.
you know,
Yes.
you know, singing for Obama, like meeting him 3 times
Wow.
because of music.
Exactly.
Meeting Oprah because of music.
Yes.
And I was just this young girl from the village, Nyakach,
Yeah.
Kasai.
You hadn't even
Of
lived
course.
in Nairobi.
No. I grew up in
Oh,
Thika.
Kisumu City.
In
Okay.
Thika.
Oh, in Thika.
Jaragia Gikuyu.
Hadini?
You know, I also have that background
Nice.
of the Pesa language, the language of
Besha.
money.
Besha.
Yeah,
Besha.
Besha. Kidogo. So I'm this kind of a person when I was doing music or when I started performing, I later came to realize that in whatever you do, I think there's always that person who is watching. And if you believe in yourself, the world will,
Believe in you.
Believe in you.
And it will call you.
number one.
Yes. Okay. Wow. That's
It starts with you. Don't be in a hurry.
Yes.
Don't rush. You know, there's always a story. Every success has a history behind it. I'm not saying I got it in the silver platter. Oh my God, if I tell you, I was being paid, I was dancing when I started as a dancer. I was working like three days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was being paid 500.
What?
For 3 days.
Yes.
For the 3 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And as a dancer, I just started, that was way back, my dear.
I mean, the equivalent of that right now would be what? 1,500?
maybe 2000 or
Yeah,
something.
about, yeah.
Yeah, those were those days. But you know, as a dancer, you know, you also have to learn, because me, I was willing to learn.
Yes.
So from dancing, I graduated to a solo
Career.
like solo artist. Yeah, because I had this dream that I really wanted to be out there and have a band and just sing,
Yeah.
share my music to the world.
Yeah.
And this happened because I was patient
Yes. And you kept
and I was
pushing.
dedicated.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah. Okay, so what should we look forward to in 2021? What does Susanna have in store for us?
2021, my friend, Corona came,
Stopped everything.
stopped reggae. Let's start from there.
It stopped reggae.
Besides reggae, so actually, you know, when Corona came, nobody was prepared. The world was not prepared.
Yes.
But you finding that everybody's trying to now get back to adapt to
The new normal.
the new normal,
Yeah.
something we were not ready for. I mean, look at entertainment business has been affected.
Really suffered.
Every industry, I would say.
Yeah.
So even us, we were used to performing like physically. You know, we used to be out there in clubs. And you come to realize, oh, there's also other platform like the digital
Yes.
platform that's actually you can also use that. You know,
Yeah.
so it's also a learning process or a learning lesson. It's a learning for many out
Of
there,
us, yeah.
because you have to really fit in.
Yeah.
Try and fit in. That's where is the world going? I mean, where is everybody?
Yes. Digital.
Where is
there,
everybody?
Yes.
If you don't do that, you'll get
You have
lost.
to adapt or
So-
die.
Susanna, were you in 2020?
2021.
2021. Me, I'm counting.
Yeah,
The
you're still-
2020,
okay, it's
we
still-
wasted it.
It's one
I don't
big
want
year.
to count it. You know,
So this one,
We're still pulling it.
you know, yeah, I'm looking forward to greater things. And in fact, what I'm working on is to improve on, I mean, there are new stuff coming.
Yes.
So pole, just introducing myself into the digital
Platforms.
platform, digital space. I have an amazing team that I'm working with. And of course, guys too should be ready for the Susanna. The Susanna now.
the new, the
Yeah.
2021
The now
version.
Susanna.
things, you know.
Yes.
We're looking forward to also, talking about it and having you on the show again once
Definitely.
everything is
Asante.
falling.
Yes.
And thank you so much for gracing us
My
with your
pleasure.
presence and also playing for us.
My
Yes.
pleasure, my pleasure.
The lower side of me right now is like, yo,
He's so happy.
He's like that. It was like that. But anyway, guys, we've come to the end of the show. We'll be seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place. Be sure to check out the repeat 10:30 p.m. tonight. Otherwise, kutoka kwetu to you guys, it was nice. Bye bye.
Bye bye.